Welcome into the Blue Division Finals here on your TV Halton. I'm Lane Dashing Dashko, and joining me from the Blue Division is Brian Rajesik, who's a current player in the Blue Division. So thank you for joining me, Brian, and quickly introduce yourself.
Hi, Lane. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here. Looking forward to a very exciting hockey game. I am a center with the Canadians in the Blue Division, and I have been for several years now. That's kind of my story right there.
Well, there you go. So we'll get some good insight from you today. And of course, here we are, the final day of the BOHC, as all 8 divisions are playing their final game today. This is the Blue Division. So they will be saying the Canucks had the better record of the season. They finished first in their division. Senators finished 5th in their division, but as you get to know kind of more, if you watch more about it, it doesn't really seem to matter where you finish in the division. It's all about the playoffs. So here we are.
Different breed. Playoffs are a different breed. Every year we have a similar curse. When the team finishes first, they tend to not get to the finals.
Oh, a big chance there for the Canucks, and they score just like that. A big goal there by looks like from the captain there, Peter Skorts. And there we go, just 59 seconds in, Peter Skorts has the Canucks on the scoreboard. And you'll see here just a nice play there, nice pass there from Lindstall there to get him around, nice wrap-around chance. Great play by the Canucks. That's a big start for them. The Senators already on.
Not surprising at all, Blaine. Not surprising. These Canucks are the highest scoring team in the league this year.
Yeah, they had a 44 goal differential, 123 to 79 compared to, looks like 117 to a minus 120, which is a -3. So definitely a big difference in scoring from those two teams. But hey, it's still, at the end of the day, playoffs are the playoffs, right? So we'll see what happens. Senators working around here. Amodio trying to get it down low for the Senators, working around. Up picks Meadows. Meadows trying to center it there. Can't get the shot on, but it's in the slot. Just getting it up past the blue line are the Canucks, but taking a bit of a tumble there as they can't touch up there. A lot of a line change for the Senators going on as the Canucks pick up the puck and go back into play here. Down the right wing side, picked up by the Senators. On the back end, assistant captain there, number 12, Santi, sends it into the zone. Canucks pick it up. They send it back as both teams chip the puck back and forth. And both teams trying to get the puck in deep here. Playing a little bit of ping pong here.
Yeah, it's Blue Division, Lane. You'll get some of that. Definitely. A little bit of back and forth. But here's a nice pass coming through.
Here we go, Canucks trying to get set up here in the slot. Nice shot, goalie went down there. Unfortunately, Joe Rasso tried to go down there a little bit early, but here come the Senators back on the press. In the slot here, taking off the puck. Good job not taking a penalty there was number 12, Koshin.
Mitch Calkin.
And down the right wing side, jumped around there. Senators will pick it up in their own zone as Gothard. Will try to get it up to his man right there, Key. Key goes off the sideboards into the neutral zone. Canucks pick it up into the offensive zone as they'll go for an offensive chance. And here comes Johnston. He gets taken off the puck, but the Canucks get it back here. Big chance in the slot, saved there by Joe Rasso off of Queerback. At the point is O'Shaughnessy. Gets it down back. Behind there is Johnston. Johnston still with the puck. Out for O'Shaughnessy. He can't get it on his stick. It's still there. Tripped up, no call. Here come the Senators on a 4-on-3. Trying to find their captain there, which was Larry Code, but unable to connect on the pass. Here comes Doyle. He sends it all the way down. No icing on the play. Here comes Scott McIntyre. McIntyre with the puck. Goes off the sideboards. Intercepted there by Johnston. Johnston trying to go for a skate. Goes off the stick of a Senator and brings it back in. Johnston corrals the pass, shoots it, goes wide of the net. Picked up by the Senators in the corner. Along the sideboards. Lost stick there, so you got to go get it. Here come the Senators, 2-on-1. Moore, can't get it on. Oh, good chance there by Hall. He found it down low, but shunted it wide of the net. So here come the Canucks as they try to grab, but the Senators are quickly back on it. Here comes Ryan Hall. Hall rims it around the rim. along the far side, picked up there by Bertrand. Bertrand picks it up off the porch, trying to find Doyle. Coming in now is Brisebois. Brisebois drops it off. Nice play there by the Canucks as they continue to pressure here early in the game. Senators drop it off. Here come the Canucks once again. Along the sideboards here is Skoritz. Already got one today. Skoritz along the sidewall. Around the back of the net, Skoritz. Trying to center it there, no one there. Picked up there by Brisebois. Brisebois, we give a stoppage of play.
Good pace so far, Layden. Both teams skating up and down, getting their legs under them. It's nice to see that.
And who are some players on the Senators we should keep an eye out for that might help them get them back in this game?
Well, their top scorer, Michael Moore, he's a guy definitely to watch out for, as well as Henry Key and their captain, Larry Code. They seem to be the guys who have the majority of the scoring for the Sens this year.
Key chance there for the Canucks as they continue to press for offense here. Only 5 minutes into the game here. Canucks still pressuring. Senators having a tough time getting it out here. But finally able to get the puck, and they finally played the safe. They got a 3-on-1 coming. Down the wing. Number 15 shot off the crossbar. Key chance there for Henry Key.
Yeah.
He couldn't find the spot that he was trying to hit there, and there's Davies. So key chance for the Senators, but they couldn't bury their opportunities. And against, I'm assuming against the Canucks, which one of the better teams, you got to try to bury those when you get them. And around the back is Bertrand, set up there for Skoritz. Skoritz will send it all the way down, and we have an icing on the play.
So that last play, usually these plays are greatly started by the Senators defense, which is the best in the league. You can see that chance there that they just missed off the post there, crossbar.
Yeah, it was a nice little play. It was actually just a good speed into the neutral zone. Got some good room, and the offensive line just kind of took a rip for it, and almost paid off for them. But
ironically, just as we mentioned, the top scorers Moore and Key. It was Key with the shot.
Now I'm assuming you don't get a lot of chances against these Canucks, do you?
No, you don't get a lot of chances. They tend to hold on to the puck probably more often than most other teams can. So you got to make them count.
And unfortunately, they tried to, but unable to there. Here's Key again getting pressured on, and here's Moher clearing it out. Getting it up here is Santi. Santi's in his own zone, skates backwards a little bit, waiting for some pressure to come his way. Pass intercepted by the Canucks in the defensive zone and up through the neutral zone. Here come the Canucks pressing again. Here comes Lindstall. Lindstall gets it down deep, intercepted by the Senators. Senators are back pressing. Here they come with some pressure once again down the right wing side. Got turned around there, pass in front, and the goalie, Graskopf, will make the save.
Yeah, Dormy's actually a guy who came down from the Green Division this year. He was in the Blue Division last year, and he started this year in the Green Division. Then they had some player movement towards Christmas time, and Dormy ended up joining the Canucks, which has been a big asset for them too. Strong goaltender.
So the Canucks actually, so far in the playoffs, have not lost the game. They're 4-0-1.
Yeah, their only tie being with the Sens.
You think that might be a key part of this game, that the Senators at least, got a tie there?
I think so. It's a little bit ironic, but the Canucks' toughest games have come against their lowest division teams, the Canadiens and the Sens. They played the Canucks much stronger.
Well, unfortunately, blows a tire there was more. Senators only did beat them once this season, but it was a tough season. Definitely 1-6-3. 3 ties is not bad, but the 6 losses is a bit more harder than sometimes if you feel like you can beat the team, but when they've beaten you 6-1, you might have some doubts.
Yes, and Canucks have had a lot of those blowouts. In fact, they had a game in the playoffs this year where they handed it to the Oilers. I believe the score was 8-0, the final score in the playoffs. So that's a tough loss for the Oilers. But that's the power that the Canucks have. They're scoring quite a few and led the league in scoring. As I was mentioning earlier, the Sens have strong defense, and that keeps them in the games, and often that makes the difference late in the game.
So is it typical to see like a 44 goal differential season in the BOHC, or is that kind of unheard of?
Yeah, that's really unheard of. I got to be if I'm being honest, I was quite shocked myself to see that. Level of play is usually a little bit more consistent in terms of balance, but it hasn't really been that way, and the Canucks have definitely been a runaway since the beginning of the year and all the way through.
You only lost 13 games in the regular season. Key chance in front there. Did you ever beat the Canucks this year?
Yeah, we beat them early on in the season. I believe the score was a 7-6 final.
Oh, 7-6.
Yeah, it's one of the rare times we had a little blowout. We had a hard time as a Canadian scoring this year, but that time we were good. It was early in the season.
I guess teams go through a lot of up and downs in the season where you gotta have a good start, then it kind of goes bad, just like any team, right?
Absolutely, and you run into injuries. You run into some players having
miss a game or
correct,
something.
Yeah. And if you're missing a guy or two who's some of your key figures, that'll make a big difference in some of the games. So,
for sure.
Yeah, we actually lost our assistant captain right at the beginning of the year, and we went from scoring 6-7 goals a game to scoring 2 goals a game.
That makes a difference,
yeah,
right?
It does.
Canucks with a key chance there.
Yeah.
Amesbury trying to send it in, but doesn't get towards the net, and picked up there is Davies behind the net. Senators now having a tough time clearing the zone here as the Canucks kind of have the puck here. Here comes Skorts, sending it off there to Bethal. Bethal can't get the puck on a stick, and here come the Senators again.
2-on-1.
2-on-1. Can they capitalize this time? Shot. Big save there by Gaskov. Another rebound chance there for Meadows, but he got unable to get it on net this time. Maybe he had a little more time to go towards the net there, but he decided to take the far shot there. Here come the Senators again as they shoot it on, but it goes wide here. Senators still with the puck though. Falls down on his own, so no penalty there. In the corner is Data. Data picks it back up. Up for Meadows. Meadows shoots it on, goes wide.
Penalty call looks like.
Going to be penalty on the Canucks here. So Senators are going to go on the power play as Kraskov covers up the puck.
Looks like an interference call to the captain.
So big penalty here going towards the Canucks. You see here on... Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so it's a non-contact league, so when you get a little bit of contact like that, definitely referee's going to keep an eye on that.
It's weird how you can try. It's got to be tough though if it's no contact, because you don't know what's just on accident.
Correct. So we do have, when we have issues, that's the kind of issues we run into. Is it intentional? Is it, some of the guys are getting up there in the years and the skating isn't the best, or so that's their excuse.
That's what they say, right? Wasn't it? I just got it.
I didn't mean to do that.
I just lost my edge there.
Exactly.
And I was just trying to use them for support. We'll see if the Senators can get some support here on the power play as they are down 1-0 right now to the Canucks, who have been dominant this season. And he took a high hit to the helmet there. You hope Joe Rasso's okay there.
Oh, it looks like he took his glove off. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe, if I'm not correct, I think the stick got him in the helmet.
It sounded like it too. I think we could hear from up here.
And that was Rousseau. Rousseau, I think, on the follow through, got the stick right in the helmet there.
Yeah, in most cases, Lane, we try to protect our goalies. They're precious to us. The goalie's hard to come by these days.
I know, we were talking a little bit off that on off camera there, just about the goalie system and how hard it is for Canada to have a goalie system.
Right.
So you got to be, like you said, you got to protect your goalies because you don't know when you might not get another goalie.
100%. We're really in need of goalies all the time, and if you're out there listening to the broadcast and you're a goaltender, come on out, guys.
Yeah, come out to the BOHC. So down the wing, come the center. Senators picking it up here. Down the wing, shot. Nice rebound chance. They're unable to find it. It was Green there as he was trying to tap it in there for a goal. Comes all the way down. Sends it into the corner was Rasso. Down below, Canucks have the puck.
Canucks are handling the puck well, short-handed.
That's what you got to do. Robinson trying to shoot it. Oh, chance in front.
Oh, wide
Russell
open.
down. Still with it there. Still a chance. Senators do a good job there. That was number 5 there. Gord Ross just keeping that puck out of the net. Here come the Senators though. 3-on-2 chance. Down low. Taken down. No call.
Yeah,
oh, they will. Yeah, they will. Wasn't sure if they were going to call it at first. Center still got a chance here. Shot. Save. We're going to get a 5-on-3 for 21 seconds here.
Oh, let's get some excitement here.
That's my first 5-on-3 of the day.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of those. Occasionally it'll happen. Yeah.
So we'll see it here once again. Just a nice play by the Senators coming in on the slot.
Oh, great save.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Green went down hard there.
That was a big hit there.
Look at this chance. Whoa. All by himself in front of the net.
He just couldn't bury it.
Oh.
And Senators will have a 5-on-3 for a little bit of time here. Shot on the net, goes wide there. Be a big chance if they could capitalize on this.
Well, if they could get it in the next 10 seconds, they could get another power play.
I don't know if they're running out of time. Senators are trying though. Shot!
Oh.
Saved by
Norm.
Kraskov. Kraskov gonna be a little bit of a busy goalie for the rest of the period here. So he still got another minute, 38 seconds to kill here. Senators got to try to capitalize here and to get their chances, and that's been unable to capitalize so far yet, but still got their time and they got a chance here. Shot off the body there, goes all the way down. Comes all the way back down for the Senators. Through center is Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall along the sideboards. At the point, working it down. Big shot. Kraskov makes the save, trying to find the rebound was there. Sent all the way down, score. It's the captain as the goalie, Joe Rasso, will come up to play the puck. Rasso will drop it off for Davies. Chris Davies starts behind his own net with 55 seconds left to go in the power play. So Davies, maybe waiting for something to develop here, gets it up for Santi. Santi works it down low along the rim. Gets behind the net. Santi sends it around the rim. Here on the strong side. And it gets it all the way back down with 31 seconds. And the Canucks going for a bit of a line change here. Oh, they may get a chance here. They have to hurry. Oh, nice chance there by number 4, Bethal. Gets sent into the corner as the Senators now try to regroup with 16 seconds remaining. Here come the Senators once again trying to work it in. Unfortunately, couldn't keep it in there was Data. Data sends it around. Senators at the slot. Shot. Doesn't get all the way through. Trying to send it in front. That's a good chance. It just goes redirected wide there. Down low is Amodio. Amodio trying to find it in front. Finally cleared out by Brisebois. Brisebois going with some speed. Skating in. Brisebois shoots. Goes off the boards wide. Brisebois trying to center it. Trying to find it for Rousseau. Rousseau shoots. He whistles it wide. Sends down for Brisebois again. Back to the point for Bertrand. He shoots. Goes off a body in front. Senators got to clear it out here. On the race is Santi. Santi gets it up. Pass for number 9, Data. Data shoots. Goes wide of the net. Picked up by the Canucks. Picked up by Brisebois. Brisebois gets it up to number 14, Lusk. Lusk tries to go off the sideboards. Almost gets hit there. Still with it. Finally gets it up to number 5, Rousseau, and sends it into the zone. Canucks trying to work it around. A long time without a whistle here in the first period as both teams just playing with the puck here. Senators trying to work it around as Amodio. Amodio sends it off. It goes all the way down, and they will get the icing on the play with 2:08 remaining.
Well, that was some excellent action, up and down, up and down. We had some good chances there. Unfortunately, the Sens couldn't find a way to score on their 2 men. Here we can see opportunity for them.
They had some good chances on that power play, but just unable. That was probably their best chance, right? They just kind of redirected the wrong way, but
yeah,
Kraskov did get a good bit of a spot on it there. Shot down low, working it around. Nice chance there down low. Senators trying to clear the zone here with 1:57 left to go. 1-0 Canucks. Shot goes off a body in front. Canucks work it down. Around back to the point.
That's
Muller.
Chuck with his great hands, puck handling. He's probably the best puck handler we've gotten.
Oh, he had it right on his stick. Was a queer back. What a chance. And down low, here come the Senators again. Working around. Back to the point. Sends with a big shot, goes wide. Canucks trying to get it out, and they do just barely as Jackson tries to send it back in onside. Jackson picks it up off a turnover. Shot! Big save there by Graskopf. Kept it in by the Senators. Senators shoot. Goes wide of the net. Last minute of play in the first of 2 periods here on your TV Halton Green Blue Division Finals. Lane Dashko with Brian Rajesic here on the call. Queerback. Can't get it out. Senators centering it. Chance in front. He has it on his stick and he can't bury it.
Me? Oh my goodness, I can't believe that.
How did he not get a shot on that?
I think they had 2 guys there and they were, oh my goodness, I can't believe they didn't score there.
Ryan Hall had it right on his stick.
Here we
and
go.
He just couldn't.
I think we got Normie off this goal line there, going the wrong way.
He had it.
There. Oh, and the
He
puck
just
comes
couldn't
back. Wow.
find a way to stick it on the stick there. And he's going to watch that one back and be like, just how did I not get that?
Yeah, no doubt.
Seen that a few times today already.
Yeah?
We're just, players have it right there and they just can't seem to find it.
Tough on the finishes, huh? Yeah. Maybe it's our age showing, Lane. Our age is showing there. We're not
I think
finishing
sometimes
the way we used to.
It couldn't just be puck luck sometimes.
Yeah, we're in need of that quite a bit these days.
Sometimes it doesn't matter of skill or age. It's just the way the way the bounces roll, right?
Definitely.
You're trying, but you just can't get it.
You got days when those pucks roll your way and it feels like an easy game, and then they just roll the other way the next time.
Nothing you can do, but unfortunately, it doesn't matter what age or what skill. Seems like you always see it. And here come the Canucks right now, who do have a 1-0 goal lead. Right now with 12 seconds left as they send it down deep. Joe Rasso behind the net here. Senators, 5 seconds. Try to go off the sideboards. And that's going to do it for the first period, Brian.
Wow, that was quite the exciting period. Pretty tight, early goal, and that's all we had. Captain led the way for the Canucks. He also led the parade to the penalty box for the Canucks at one time.
And here's the 1 goal once again from Mr. Peter Skoritz here. A nice shot.
Yes. Look how shiny the ice is, fresh right at the start of the period.
Yeah, that was a beautiful
Yeah.
shot. That was a nice pass. Just nice finish there. Nothing you can do about that there.